Hello everyone, welcome back to a video lecture on software architecture and design pattern. In the previous video, we had discussed about definition of software architecture and design pattern and 4 essential elements. So now we will continue with design pattern in Smalltalk MVC. MVC stands for Model View Controller. Trade-off classes is used to build user interface in Smalltalk 80. Smalltalk 80 is a old object-oriented language. MVC consists of 3 kinds of objects. One is the model, is the application object. The view is it's a screen presentation, and the controller, which defines the way the user interface react to user input. So we have the following diagrams. It shows the model and 3 views. Each model contains data values and views defining the spreadsheet, histogram, pie chart, which display the data in various ways. The model communicates with its views when the values changes. The views communicate with the model to access these values. So these are the diagram. This is the spreadsheet, and this is the bar chart, and this is the pie chart. So where we can change the values in the model, so which we can see in the views. So A is equal to 50%, B is equal to 30%, C is equal to 20%. Same, whatever we changes do in our model, so immediately will be updated in the application. So this is the model view controller. The controller, so which is always interaction between the user input. Describing the design pattern. How do we describe the design pattern? So graphical notations which are not sufficient to describe the design pattern. So we should describe a particular design pattern using consistent format. There is a standard format, so which we are going to use the design the particular design pattern. So each format divided into particular sections according to the template. So now we will see about template of the particular design pattern. So the first one is pattern name and classification. Pattern name and classification, which conveys the always essence of the pattern, particular object-oriented design part. Similarly, classification also reflects the particular scale. Intent. So a short statement that answers the following questions. So intent is nothing but purpose. What purpose we are going to use the particular design pattern. Also known as other well-known names for the particular pattern, or if any. If a particular pattern having the other names, so we can call it as an also known as. Motivation. This is a scenario which illustrates the design problem, how the class and object structures pattern solve the problems. So whenever the particular problems are given, so we need to go with particular scenario. So motivational example will be taken. So based upon that, so we are going to construct the particular design of the problem. So that is the motivation. The scenario always will help we understand the particular description of the pattern. So that is called as motivation. So next one is applicability. So applicability will be used to particular situations in which the design pattern can be applied. What are the examples of poor or good patterns can address? How we can recognize the situations. So the next one is structure. So structure is always a graphical representation of the classes. Participant, the classes or object which are participating in the design pattern and their roles or responsibilities, etc. Next one is collaborations. So collaborations, how the participant collaborate to carry out the particular responsibilities or operations. Next one is consequences. Consequences, how does the pattern supports its particular objectives. So next one is implementation. So implementation will be always will be taken it as whenever we have to implement the particular design pattern. Should we be aware of the when implementing the pattern? Are the language specific issues? Are the language dependent or are the language independent? So which and all are considered in the implementation template. Next one is sample code. So which illustrate how we can implement the pattern in C, C++, Smalltalk or any advanced language, object-oriented language. Sample code. Noun users. Noun users is example of the pattern found in the real system. So whenever the any problem will be applicable to the real system, so that is we can take in it as a noun users template. Related pattern. So here what design pattern which are closely related to this one. So that will be taken in the particular template. So what are the important difference between related pattern to the existing pattern? So next we are going to study about organizing the catalog. So we classify the entire design patterns by the two criteria. The first criteria we can call upon or called as the purpose. The purpose basis we can classify it. So another one is scope basis. In the purpose basis reflects what a pattern does. A pattern have a creational, a pattern have a structural, or a pattern have a particular behavior. Creational pattern, so which always concern the process of object creation. This will be always concerning about the creation of the object. Structural pattern always deal with the composition of classes or object. Another one is behavior pattern, so which always characterize the way which classes or objects interact with, distribute responsibility, rules, regulations. So all will comes under the behavioral pattern. The second criteria, the called scope. In the scope base, so we are classifying, which specifies the whether the pattern applies primarily to a classes or the particular object, then we can classify it. Another class pattern deal with relationship between the class and their subclass. In this case also we can classify the particular design pattern. So usually we are classifying entire design pattern based upon the creational, structural, behavioral purpose. Very less chance for the scope purpose. The catalog of design patterns. The entire software architecture design pattern having, there are 23 design patterns. So which are classified, I told about one is creational, structural and other one is behavioral. So now first of all we will see the brief introduction to the catalog design patterns. The first one is creational patterns, factory method. So the first one is the factory method, so which always defines an interface for creating an object. So in this creational pattern we are always concentrating or whatever the type of the problems, so we are taking the only defining interface for creating an object. So here abstract factory is the one of the main design pattern in this factory method, so which provides an interface for creating entire family of related or dependent object without specifying their concrete class. So the builder, so this is the creational pattern, so which separates the construction of complex object from its representation. Prototype pattern, or we can call it as a prototype model, builder model, singleton model, abstract, factory model, factory model, method, whatever we can call it as. So right now we can call it as a pattern. Prototype patterns specify the kind of the object create using prototypical instances. Singleton, which always ensures a class has one instance, singleton classes. Similarly, structural pattern. So this is the which contains entire third module. We are going to complete study in the third module. So structural pattern. One is the adapter structural design patterns, which converts the interface of class into another interface where the client exists. Bridge design pattern, which always decouples the abstraction from its implementation. Composite design pattern, structural design pattern, compose the object into tree structure to represent the part or whole of hierarchies depending upon the problem statement. Decorator pattern, so it attach the additional responsibility to decorate any object in dynamically. Faked design pattern provides a unified interface into a setup interface in a subsystem. Flyweight design patterns, which supports large number of fine-grained objects efficiently. Whenever the large number of n number of object will be there, so we are going to use the flyweight design pattern. Proxy design pattern, which provides a placeholder for another object to control the access. So we can use it for the particular proxy design pattern. The last one is behavioral classification pattern. So interpreter. So interpreter, which use the representation to interpret a sentence in particular in the languages. Template method, so define the particular skeleton of an algorithm in an operation. Chain of responsibility patterns, which will avoid coupling the sender of request to its receiver. Command, so encapsulate the request as an object. Iterator, which provides the way access the aggregate object sequentially. Mediator, define an object, encapsulate how a set of objects interact. Another one is memento. So this is behavioral pattern. Without violating encapsulation, capture, externalize an object internal state. Observer, which defines the many-to-many dependency between the object. State, which allows an object to alter its behavior when in internal state changes. Strategy, which defines the families of algorithm. Visitor represents an operation to be performed on the element of object structure. So next is how design patterns solve design problems. So here we are going to discuss how design problem solve the particular design problems. So we need to find out, the first one is finding or selecting particular appropriate object. How we can find a particular object in the given problem or any design pattern. So first of all, we should identify or find a particular object. An object performs an operation when it receives a request or message from the client, or requests are the only way to get an object to execute the operation. So operations are the only way to change an object internal data. So these are the restrictions of internal state. So this can be, we can call it as an encapsulated in the data. So it cannot be accessed directly. So the task is finding an object, so that is appropriate object. We should find out the particular appropriate object, then we can think about solve the design problems. So here they have given one scenario. you can write a problem statement, any kind of the problem statement, single out the nouns and verbs and create a corresponding classes and particular operations. So this is the one scenario we can apply to the particular design part. So we have to write a particular passage or something English essay. So we have to find out how many nouns are there, how many verbs are there in the particular passage. We should create a corresponding classes and respective operations. What is the relationship between the particular nouns and verbs? So this is an example we have taken or given by the author. So next we will concentrate determining object granularity. So object granularity is nothing but the finest of the object. Object may be vary in particular number. So in one given problem, n number of object will be there. The size of the object also depends on the given problem. So that is, we need to identify how many object granularity is there, how many object number is there. So that is the next task. We need to solve the particular design problem. So here flyweight design pattern which always describes how to support a huge number of objects at the finest granularity. So if these kind of problems will be there, we have to apply the flyweight design pattern. And other design pattern also which describes the way decomposing an object into smaller objects. So next part we will continue in the next video.